My name is Greg Powell, President and CEO of Five Plan Partners, and I'm joined by Justin Ladden, President and CEO of Creative Retirement Plan Solutions. We have come to realize there's a huge need to provide 401k advice and services to a lot of business owners out there.
The Department of Labor recommends that we review plans every 3 years, even our own plans, just to make sure that the providers are the right providers
Very
still.
much so.
When a plan starts out, they may have lower assets, smaller participant count,
Right.
where a provider may be a great fit for them. But then after a few years, we see participation increase, we see assets increase, and that provider is no longer able to support the number of employees that the company currently has.
Absolutely, and as the company grows, that happens a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that the employee is really getting the benefit provided by their company.
Right.
Another thing we look at are the investment options. We tend to see employees stay in the same investment option for a long time.
Very much so.
So 15 plus years.
Yes.
If they're in the wrong investment or in an investment that's not performing as well as it should be, that's a big problem. So we want to make sure that the people that we talk to that are looking for an outside opinion are using the right investments for their plan. And really the third thing is the overall fees. Fees are something that we don't necessarily recognize in a 401k on a day-to-day basis, but they can take a large chunk out of a participant's account.
Very much so.
So we want to make sure
Sure.
that we're providing them, and especially in down market years, you'll definitely feel the fees. So we want to make sure that those three things are covered because it is about the employees.
And getting that second opinion doesn't hurt. Worst case, you find out, hey, we've done everything correctly. And Justin, I want you to highlight the fact we're not locked into any proprietary fund. And in some cases have just had situations where all the business owner had to do was to basically make us agent of record or rep of record to provide all these additional services.
So record keepers are becoming more and more competitive, which means that they're opening up their space to more and more funds.
True.
As an advisor, it's very easy to pick from a universe of, even though it seems daunting maybe,
Right.
we figured out a system of how to select specific funds based on criteria that we've created. So we have 11 points of criteria that we put funds through, and that really gives us a bottom line investment menu.
And on the individual side, as we review the 401k, should they have a participant, an employee who says, I really don't know where I am in my retirement strategy, we can do a financial blueprint and help them see how all their assets can work together, which also can help raise participation in the 401k.
Absolutely. Obviously, in our country, we see a huge retirement crisis. So helping employees understand why we're trying to build up funds for retirement, it's one thing. We want to also look at the back end of it and how this translates into income at retirement. So we want to make sure that the benefit that you're providing really is the best benefit for them and what's available in the retirement plan space.
Very much so. And we like to also provide them ongoing educational material, videos like this that can educate them. In addition to that, too, I also have my book, Better, Richer, Fuller, which talks about financial planning and questions people need to be asking, one of which is, am I doing the right things in my retirement planning, and will my 401k help me get to my retirement goals?
Absolutely.
We would like to ask you for the opportunity to talk to you, to visit with you, to get some information and give you that second opinion to see if we can make a difference for you or at least educate you on where your 401k plan currently is and the benefits it's truly providing.